Yo, 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 what it do, YouTube? What's happening with it? Got your boy True Tony back in the building. Back on, we back on, man. What's good with it, YouTube? What's happening with it, man? Your boy True Tony back in the building, man. I got some content today, man. Jay Reed files a $50 million lawsuit against No Jumper. Wack 100 name is also mentioned, man. That's what we're going to be covering today, man. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to commentate on that today, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, man. Today's content gonna be coming from Poetic Flacco, one of the hosts at No Jumper. I'm trying to get on here on a regular, man, like every day, at least do one video. If not one, if I could do two, try to push out two. Get the video real quick. Let me see if I pull it on up real quick. Yo, 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 what it do, what it do? YouTube, what I had with it? What's good with it? Y'all make sure y'all get in that comment section, chat. All right, so I got the video right here. Y'all know we finna get ready to share the screen, man, so we can go and get this video pulled up here real quick for y'all, man. What it do, though? What it do? There we go. Let's get it.
We just uncovered documents that prove that this man, Jay Reed, is snitching on No Jumper and associates of No Jumper to the feds and local police. It's been a while since we've mentioned this guy, but his name is Jay Reed. Do y'all remember how 6 months ago, around January 4th or 5th, a video began to surface online of Loose Cannon and this dude involved in an altercation? In this altercation with Loose Cannon put a gun to the back of his head. Loose Cannon knocked him out several times. He got back up.
Yeah, I remember seeing that video floating around on Instagram and on YouTube and stuff. Yeah, man, that was crazy, man. It's on Reddit too. If y'all want to go look it up, just look it up. It's all over the internet still.
Up, Loose Cannon homies jumped him. Loose Cannon homies jumped his friend that was with him, who was 60 years old. They stripped both of them like naked. The other homie had no clothes on whatsoever. He got stripped. His shirt came off. His pants came off at some point. It was really bad. Because of the severity of what was happening, a lot of people had several questions. One, who filmed this and why is it being released? Like, why did y'all put this out to the public for everyone to see? Like, y'all are committing several felonies on camera. Why would y'all post this online for people to watch? And then two,
that is stupid though, man. I said the same thing. I'm like, why the hell they put that shit on the damn camera, man? Come on, man. That's some shit y'all keep in the streets.
What led up to this? Now, depending on who you ask, there's conflicting stories. What we do know is a fact from both sides is the CEO of a network called the Dash Network is like a Zeus replica. They have the various reality shows. He was supposed to pull up to have a meeting with Wack 100 at No Jumper. Dash was offering Wack 100 equity within the company because they want Wack 100 to come and run a certain section of Dash and pretty much bring, the sauce back to Dash. The owner, his name is Mozzie. He canceled last minute. So he couldn't make it to the meeting at No Jumper. According to Wack 100, the only person that was supposed to be there was Mozzie and this other dude who's like the president called Travis Ford, and they were supposed to have a conversation about Dash Network. But when Mozzie canceled, Wack told Travis Ford that he shouldn't come because Mozzie won't be here and the meeting will be rescheduled for a later date. But according to Jay Reed, and this is where both sides stop agreeing, They all agreed that there was a meeting planned with Dash Network and Mozzie. But Jay Reed will say, even though Mozzie, the president and the CEO of Dash Network, canceled, that Loose Cannon still told him to come up there so they can discuss further business about Dash Network. Loose Cannon and Wack is saying, why would we invite you up there when the president is no longer coming and you are essentially are nobody within the company? Jay Reed is saying that Loose Cannon texted him about 3 times to pull up to No Jumper to have the meeting. And when he pulled up, they began to talk about Loose Cannon wanting to see certain things in terms of the subscriber counts, in terms of the metrics, and that conversation went bad. Jay Reed will say the conversation went bad out of nowhere, as if it was already planned that Loose Cannon was going to do that to him, because he didn't say anything disrespectful. They weren't arguing. They had no disagreements whatsoever. Loose Cannon just punched him and things went bad afterwards.
So I'm learning about the subscribers. So we were stuck on the issue about 80,000 subscribers that Dash Network has. So it was the issue. It was a situation.
That's Jay Reed right there. He was doing an interview with Compton Rick Rock TV. Shout out to Compton Rick Rock.
Up on seeing the spreadsheet. Now, we wanted to see the spreadsheet because we wanted to see how these 80K followers are still there on this site. Now, me bringing the situation of hand, I'm the front runner. I'm the connection. So I don't feel no type of way about me being there because this is business. So as me and Luce begin to speak, he says, hey, Jay Reed, see, this is where we have a situation where we need to see the spreadsheet for the network. As he began to say that, he calls Wack over there, and Wack begins to speak. Wack gets to showing me like, hey, man, you know, this is not what we're asking for. We need to go ahead and get that out. And as I get to looking, man, it just, and Rock, when I tell you this, man, it throws me all off guard because I wasn't aware at all. Next thing you know, I'm getting punched up in the face, and it just goes crazy at that point, as y'all can see. Just totally threw me off guard, man, because I'm thinking in my head, this is my brother. This is somebody I talk to and I converse with weekly. Hit him with the top of the AM, and if anybody know me, I hit everybody the same way. Top of the AM, he hits back. Grand Rising, King, he do the same thing. We go back. We got love for each other. At this point, I'm thinking. So that's why I'm threw off.
Wack 100 will call Jay Reed a liar. Wack 100 will claim the confrontation was heated. The confrontation wasn't as peaceful as Jay Reed would like it to believe. Wack will say that Jay Reed and Loose Cannon are from opposing hoods. They are enemies by law of gangbanging.
Oh, so that's why that happened then. See, I ain't know. I just seen the video. I'm like, damn, bro just got off on him, and then it went from there. It went all bad, man.
So when Jay Reed came and they was having a conversation, Jay Reed began to ask questions about Adam 22 and why they was letting a white boy dictate and run things in the culture. And then they began to talk about Dash Network, and they had some type of disagreement. And according to Wack, Jay Reed banged on Loose Cannon. For y'all who ain't from LA, banging means when you say on my gang, on this, like for example, right? Y'all know, man, okay? Y'all know I bang one deuce, okay? I bang West Fargo Unicorn one deuce. That's 12. We the police. So if I'm talking to somebody.
What you just said, boy? Did I just hear that right, chat? Did I hear that right? You said you banged 12, the police? That's how I knew, man. I don't care what nobody said. I've been had a feeling No Jumper was federal, man.
And let's just say we having a disagreement. And I say, on one deuce, on Fargo Unicorns. Well, if we are already enemies, then that can spark a confrontation. And that's what Wack is saying happened.
Something can happen. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm talking to a Crip and he say, hey, Wack, so you telling me you whoop-de-whoop, and I tell him, nigga, Paru, take it how you want to take it. Once I deliver that to him, he could ignore that, hear it like, and dismiss it, or he can hear it as aggression and disrespect, right? And when I step back, it's too bad, and the fight started. Now, I'm gonna be real, it was 8 or 9 of my people on the wall, right? They didn't held because they see I'm not involved in the immediate direct. I've had people say, well, why you didn't get in the middle of it? Well, I don't know him.
Monday CRM has the best AI features in the game,
especially in sales.
hands down.
So for me, email composition works like magic. You know me, I'm not a great writer, but AI helps me keep it super professional, super engaging, no more embarrassing typos.
Exactly. I personally love the Zoom AI summary. Takes any meeting and spits out a summary. I'm in back-to-back calls every day, so I use it nonstop, and it saves me so much time.
Oh, having summaries is crucial. You know, I also love the timeline summary. It sums up the latest activities for any contact so I can get.
And if I get in the middle of it and somebody swing, my people off the wall. Ain't no stopping at that point in time. It's two men. You know what I mean? I step back, you know, y'all gonna squabble, you gonna squabble. I think what happened was because dude tucked his tail and didn't really, you know, show the amount of aggression back that he had that he was when he was talking, that left, instead of it being a 4-on-2, if that's what we want to look at it as, because in my world, a 4-on-2 is an even fade. You know, you give me one of my homies any four, you know, it's a fight. Whether we win, lose, or draw, it's just gonna be a fight.
Loose Cannon will also hop online to claim victory in the situation, to claim victory over.
That was some crazy shit too, man. I ain't gonna lie. When I seen that video, man, y'all gotta go look it up, man. Loose Cannon versus Jay Reed at No Jumper. You gotta look it up. Y'all can go find it. Y'all will find it on Reddit. They ain't gonna put it on YouTube because they're gonna blur everything out.
Jay Reed, and Loose Cannon will taunt Jay Reed and mock Jay Reed and call Jay Reed a buster for not throwing a punch back.
Sweetie, you mad that you came there clout chasing and got what you got? You mad because you didn't throw one punch back because you was a sucker. You mad because you went out like a buster, a cotton ball, a boiled egg, cottage cheese, tuna sandwich, soft.
Hey, man, Loose Cannon, I ain't gonna lie though, he be clowning, bro. It'd be funny when he be talking shit.
Boy, nothing about you is hard. Nothing. Bubble butt, if y'all don't understand, I don't pick and choose. I accept all competition. I'm not gonna be telling y'all stories and all this about what I do. I just put you on camera. Y'all see it for yourselves.
In response to the video, Loose Cannon is saying, I don't do too much talking. I don't gotta tell y'all I'm tough. I'll just put y'all on camera. Y'all see it for yourselves, admitting that, you know, they were the ones who published the video and they were the ones on camera committing the act. Now, while Loose Cannon is taunting Jay Reed is playing the long game. Now, Jay Reed is a gangbanger, right? He's from 187 or something Gangsta Crib. So he a gangbanger. But Jay Reed is saying, hell with the gangbanging. He wants the bag. So he's playing the long game. Jay Reed is in interviews crying, shedding tears over this situation. And he's also implicating No Jumper and claiming that No Jumper didn't do enough to protect him while he was there.
You know, you'll never expect the people that you know, been on that yard with the black brother, your brothers you've been around and got their back with, come out here and, you know, kind of like, you know, put you in a situation like that. So it was hard for me to go ahead and, you know, converse to my mom, you know what I mean, and tell her, you know, that I was gonna be all right, because I'm gonna tell you how it really is.
Man, you can tell he really went through it, man. He was going through it, man. And I also seen another video today, circulating that he's saying that he putting a lawsuit out $50 million. I don't know if you're gonna get a whole $50 million though, man. Because they allegedly saying Adam 22 wasn't even there and the building was closed when Jay Reed came up there. So it's like basically saying like ain't nothing gonna be done about this. But he did file a lawsuit. They said he filed one.
I didn't think I was gonna make it out that night. And hold on. You know, if anybody been in a situation like that, man, y'all know, you know, every day ain't promised, bro. So I do this stuff for my homies. I do this stuff for my family, my kids. And so for a person to come at me like that, bro, is just something I don't want for nobody. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I ain't up here joking for nobody. I'm telling you some real situation, brother. You know, this ain't what I wanted. This ain't what I expected from anybody. When I tell you I went there on love, man, that's what I went there on love. And I thought the brother was my brother. I really did. I thought Wack was my folks. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. And so for me, I'm just grateful I walked out there with my life, and I'm grateful to have you, Rock, to be able to put on this platform so you can understand and see. I'm not who they trying to make me out to be, bro. I really got love out here for these streets. And these tears ain't tears of sadness, brother. Just believe that I'm happy to be alive today.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real, and this to all the YNs, man. You heard what he said. He really had love for these streets, but what happened? The streets betrayed him. Hey, man, the streets don't love nobody, bro. I'm just keeping it real. I know that from experiences in the streets. The streets don't love nobody.
And unfortunately, it happened at No Jumper. And that's the thing that get me, because I'm trying to think like, man, where's the safety that come in at it? You know, people probably wondering like, what happens next? Hey, all I could say is this, man. You know, you got to stay tuned, because I've been told not to talk about certain situations. And, you know, that's just from a legal perspective. Maybe, you know, maybe I shouldn't do. Maybe, you know, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what, you know, these type of things just can't be allowed, man. I was looking for a little bit more help. You know what I mean? A little bit, you know, more safety when it comes around there, man. You know, I'm just confused of how I even went down, Rock.
In the midst of all this happened, you did say that Adam was there, right?
Man, I shook Adam's hand as he's walking out the door.
Jay Reed was telling people that he's not snitching. He didn't.
So that's crazy. So Adam 22 was there. He said he shook his hand, but I heard he wasn't there. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
File a police report, but he's filing a lawsuit civilly. He can do it because suing civilly isn't snitching. But Jay Reed had a little secret. Jay Reed was lying to everybody the entire time. Jay Reed was actually cooperating with the police and the federal government. 2 months after the incident in March, when Loose Cannon was initially picked up for the Rolling 60 RICO, there was language in his paperwork that made me believe that Jay Reed was cooperating with the feds, that Jay Reed told the feds something. And this recently uncovered paperwork with the local police proves that. In the paperwork, now we know why the state never picked it up, because the state was probably alerted by the feds. Man, we investigating this dude already. We'll pick it up. Because Loose Cannon federal RICO indictment includes this incident. January 3rd, 2025, outside of the No Jumper podcast filming location in Los Angeles, Williams, which is Loose Cannon, struck a victim in the head multiple times with a firearm and pointed the firearm at the back of his head.
Dang, that's crazy work, chat. That's crazy, man. Y'all see that, man? Boy, I tell you, boy. Damn, boy. I tell you, dog, it don't cost, boy, to like get caught up in these type of situations, man. It's unfortunate it happened to him, but hey, man, like I said, the streets don't love nobody, bro.
While 2 other suspects removed valuables from the victim. Now, here's how you know Jay Reed was talking to the feds, because the feds had an itemized list of exactly what they took from Jay Reed, including the value of these items. They wouldn't know this if Jay Reed wasn't talking to them. And the paperwork, you know, that resurfaced today or has surfaced today actually proves this, that Jay Reed was working with them folks days after the incident, And the feds will also document the video I just played y'all of Loose Cannon actually online bragging about this incident, claiming after the incident, Loose Cannon posted a 7-minute video on his YouTube channel discussing the beating, stating that he used to be Big U's enforcer, that he loves to fight, and that the incident could have went a lot worse. So Loose Cannon didn't do himself any favors, but Jay Reed was working with them folks almost from day one. We now know that a week after the incident took place and a day after the video went viral, Jay Reed filed a police report on January 3rd on Wack 100, Loose Cannon, Adam 22, and No Jumper.
Man, that's crazy, man. Look at that, though, man. Whew. So that boy wouldn't have filed that police report. I guess he said, man, I'm gonna get some money out there as or something. It's crazy. It's crazy, boy.
Now, I was kind of shocked when I seen what the charges were that Jay Reed was pressing. It was for attempted murder. Attempted murder was the charge.
Damn.
Now, a gun did come out, pistol weapon, they were jumped, but I don't know why. For some reason, I was not expecting police wrote identical. For some reason, I was not expecting to see attempted murder on the docket. We can also see right here in the case summary that where the feds got it from, and the feds has been talking to Jay Reed because the feds and the local police wrote identical statements that Jay Reed was robbed and valuables was taken from him in excess of $5,000. Same number because Jay Reed has been cooperating and talking to both the local police and the feds. But this police report ain't your average police report, bruh. Jay Reed did unimaginable talking in this police report, bruh. This man put gang files on people, bruh. First off, I'm stunned. In the interviews, Jay Reed told everybody he was coming to meet with Wack and Loose Cannon. He then told them folks that he was coming for a business meeting with Adam Grand Mason, with Adam 22, and Loose Cannon and Wack. So he includes Adam in this. Now, Adam is now a co-conspirator in all of this and no jumper. Now, under where it says victim statement, there's a biography of Wack 100 and him getting put on and his gang and the history of his gang and Loose Cannon. I'm like, hold on, bro. Jay Reed told them folks?
That's crazy work, man. Dang. Man, that's crazy, man. Hey, what I gonna tell y'all, man? Hey, look, man. Wow, I don't even know what to say on this one right here, man. This crazy. This real crazy. Chat. What y'all think about it, man? Hey, man. This Poetic Flacco's channel right here that he posting it on. You know, this True Tony, this me. I'm just commentating. But like I said, man, the streets don't love nobody, bro. Feel me? And that's real talk. Like the streets do not love nobody, bro. I don't care who it is, who you know, it don't. And what I was gonna do was get up off of here, man. I gotta go in and handle a couple things real quick. But that's Poetic Flacco. I don't want to use up all of his content. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check his channel out. It's right here. Y'all go check his channel out. He got all the little stuff up there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's crazy though, bro. Hey, man. Y'all know it's your boy, Official True Tony TV. This is my channel, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Do y'all really think he gonna really win that lawsuit for $50 million? Or do y'all think he not gonna win? Or do you think Adam is just gonna basically just settle outside of court? That part, nobody knows until what happens, man. It was all over TMZ. That's how I found the videos and stuff, and I started looking up everything on the internet. But I'm about to get on up out of here, man. Everybody be easy. Until the next video I post, man, y'all stay tuned. All right. Yo.